What's up, guys? This is Pedro, and so I want to welcome you to my Stuttering Life, where you will hear the good, the bad, the very ugly. We're going to laugh, we are going to cry, but through it all, just know that you are not alone. So, let's get started.
Keep me up all night, 1 in a million, my lucky strike. Got me so high and then she dropped me, but she got me, she got me, she got me.
All right, so let's talk about scanning. Now, many of you have never heard of the term scanning with regards to stuttering, but basically it's looking for another word that's much easier to say because you are not able to say the word that you wanted to. For example, if I'm having a conversation with you and as I'm talking to you, I'm also having a little conversation in my head where I know what I'm going to talk about, and if there is a word that's coming down the pike, and so I know that word, Pedro cannot say that word, and so Pedro needs to find an easier word to put in place of that word, because I know it's coming, and so if it's coming, I'm going to be a little more anxious. I'm going to be a little more, what's the word, scared, saying, oh crap, I can't even pronounce that word. See, I just did it. And so as I'm having a conversation with a person, and so as I'm engaging in that conversation, I'm having another conversation in my mind that there is a word that is coming, which I know I cannot say. So I need to find an easier word, a better word, a much simpler word, and so that way I can complete my thought in my conversation with you. So it's very exhausting because, number one, I'm engaging in our conversation. Number two, I know there's a word coming, but I can't say it. I know I can't because I've tried it hundreds of times before, so I try and find an easier word to put in place, and time is ticking. It's almost here. My heart is still beating a little bit faster. I'm a little more anxious because I need to get that word out to have my thought complete. And so if I don't, I know I will have a severe stutter block, where I may start hissing, I may start spitting, I may, I may do some facial tics like what I'm doing right now. So there's a lot that goes on in having a conversation with a person who stutters. For me, this is my stutter. This is what happens to Pedro in my life. So if I'm having a conversation with you and there's a word coming that I know that I cannot say to save my life, then I will pick an easier word. That's just me. I want to get it out. I want to end the conversation. I want to get on with my day. This is what I do. So if there is a hard word that is coming as I'm talking to you right now, I will pick an easier word, and so that way I won't stutter. That's just me. This is how I am. I have been stuttering for over 40 years. I mean, I've used a whole bunch of tips and tricks and then, crutches, to just help me get out my thought. It's just me. We're all different, but I have reached a point in my life where, I just want to get it out. That's it. That's it. That's all I want to do is I want to finish my conversation with you because I'm having what I would assume a good conversation with you. And so I want to make sure that if there's a hard word coming, then I want to make sure that I'll just pick an easier word and then I end the conversation. And that's it. That's me. Because if you are talking to another person, having a wonderful conversation about whatever, the movies or whatever, and if there's a hard word coming, I know I can't pronounce it. See, I didn't use the S word. That I know how to pronounce, then I will get that word out. It's me. That's all. I'm trying to get on with my day. I'm trying to finish my conversation. So that's me. That's Pedro. That's what I do. And you know, it has helped me over the years, you know, even though I have a master's degree in IO psychology, industrial organizational psychology. So I know some pretty long words, but I can't say them, so I will use an easier word. So, do you scan? If you scan, let me know, drop a comment. Just know that you are not alone in this. So, I hope you got value, and if you like this video, ooh, look at this, ooh, hit subscribe, like, and share. Hope you have a great day, and we'll talk again.